Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Let's Play Heavy Rain. In our last episode, we ended up coming back to Scott Shelby, where he acquired some clue, some evidence, I guess, a box of some sort from a guy in a convenience store, although it took a bit of... He went through a little bit of trouble to get that. And then we met the fourth and final protagonist, Madison Page, Miss Insomniac person who is apparently having horrible nightmares. But now we're switching back to Ethan, so let's see what's going on with this guy. Poor Ethan. It really upsets me seeing a grown man like him cry. I have all the respect in the world for grown men who are willing to actually show their emotions. Utmost respect. So it really breaks my heart seeing him like this.
This doesn't make any sense. It couldn't have been me. I couldn't ever have done that.
Well, I don't think it's you either, Ethan. Does that make you feel better?
That letter might be linked to Sean's disappearance. I need to show it to the police.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Goddamn reporters. They've been camped outside my house all day. The origami figure in my hand after my blackout. It's the same one the killer leaves in the hands of his victims. I've never done origami in my life.
Huh. That's interesting.
I'm the origami killer. I black out, and then the murdering starts.
All right, calm down, Ethan.
I know it's me.
Calm down. We don't know that yet. There's still we'll figure this out, okay? We'll figure something out.
There's no way back for me if I've done anything to hurt Sean.
It doesn't make sense, though.
I'd give anything to know where Sean is now. I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep a wink all night.
I don't blame you.
I couldn't have hurt him. I love him. I love him with all my heart, but what in God's name did I do when he was on the carousel? What did I do with Sean? I must have done something, but I just can't remember.
Are you saying that you're sending yourself letters, Ethan? Sounds a little far-fetched to me, if you ask me. Well, might as well see what's we got in here. Personal. No return address, of course. Of course it doesn't have a return
When the
address.
parents came home from church, all their children were gone. They searched and called for them. They cried and begged. But it was all to no avail. The children have never been seen again.
So, if you remember, that letter was the same letter that I had Ethan read back in, was it video number 2, video number 3? One of those two, when Sean was in our house and Ethan was taking care of him and, you know, getting him to do his homework and having him eat his snack and his lunch and his dinner and all that good stuff. So that was a letter that he read. For those of you who don't know where that's from, it actually, I believe, is from an excerpt from the story of the Pied Piper. You know, the story about this village who had some sort of rat infestation problem, and so the Pied Piper offered to use his magic flute or pipe, basically, to serenade and trance the rats and lead them out of the city, and, you know, in return for some sort of payment. And then when he came back and the village basically screwed him over, and they're like, "Ha, we're not paying you. We got what we wanted. You know, you can't do anything. We're not paying you, and you can't do anything about it." And then the Pied Piper ends up changing the tune to his pipe or his flute that entrances all of the children of the city, and all of the children follow him, and he goes off with the children, and he basically kidnaps all the children in the story. It's a really dark, I mean, for something that I guess you hear as a little kid, as a little child, the story of the Pied Piper, that's a pretty dark story. Most likely from the Brothers Grimm, because Brothers Grimm are always known for that kind of stuff, especially if you're reading things like fables and all that good stuff, and all that other good stuff. Wolf Among Us and stuff, and things like that of nature. Anyway, just thought I would insert that as an FYI. So... But what does this mean? So it's implying, well, it's essentially implying I kidnapped your son because you didn't do something, maybe. Maybe. Aha. Locker ticket 18 something? Something 03? 1803?
What does it mean? Some sort of fairy tale?
Yeah, it's from the brothers. It's from the Pied Piper.
It looks like the ticket to a locker. This angel on the ticket. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before.
It's an artsy angel.
I think I know where this ticket comes from.
Oh, well that is convenient.
Someone sent me that letter for a reason.
To psych you out. Are you implying that you gave yourself this letter, Ethan? I'm still not buying that.
I have to get out of here and find out what this ticket is about.
Yeah. Sean. Maybe you should think on it first. Maybe. No. What am I thinking? You can't. Just sit. Ethan. You've got a son to save. Maybe you should... Oh, jeez. Those people are still out. Can you tell them to go away?
Mr. Mars, a few words. Mr.
Maybe
Mars.
not. Maybe I might have to sneak out. Anyway. Maybe we should search the house one more time just to make sure Sean's not actually here. Yeah, we should probably use the facilities before we leave because we don't want you to end up having that issue while you're looking for Sean. Oh, flush it. Flush it. There you go. Wash your hands. Ethan. Seriously, this man does not... I love you to death, Ethan, but you are so disgusting for not washing your hands. This is the second time the... Aww. Now this is a scene I've never seen before. I don't think I ever got this. Aww. I love how even though... You know, I have played this game before. I love how I'm still discovering little things that I didn't know before. I didn't realize that you could have that moment. Again, it's an optional moment. If you just want to rush through the game, you can just rush through the game. But I don't know. I just feel like you really immerse yourself so much better with the story and how emotional Ethan gets grieving for the loss of his son. If you just, you know, take your time a little bit. Although I also know that people can argue that it wouldn't be realistic for him to just wander around when he could be doing something now to help his son. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here that we need.
I could go through the neighbor's garden and avoid all the press.
Right, the neighbor's backyard. Yeah.
I've got to go out. I'll go crazy if I stay in here. If I go outside, they'll jump me and hassle me with their questions. I can't do it.
Yeah. I think going out the back door is your best bet. Books. Oh, geez, Ethan, you haven't even unpacked yet. No, we already used the bathroom, Ethan. Besides, if you use it again, you're still not gonna wash your hands. So I think it's futile. Oh, the teddy. Oh, the teddy. This is so sad. Okay. I have to get out. I have to leave. I have to leave. I have to get out. The thing about this game is the controls are not the best. I will admit. It could be better, but it is what it is, I guess. No time for basketball. Alright, maybe if I go this way... Alright. Don't mind me, I'm just a random stranger. There's all the people.
Mr. Mars!
Oh, jeez.
Mr. Mars, disappear! Mr. Mars, can you confirm that your son has disappeared? Your son is still alive? How exactly did your son disappear? Mr. Mars! Mr. Mars! Mr. Mars, please, a few words for ICN.
Are you worried your son might be dead?
Well, the paparazzi caught me, but that's okay. Poor thing. Poor Ethan. Alright, I guess it's time for us to go check out this angel thing. Normally, I'm really big into angels and stuff. I mean, angel arts, but oh, geez, that's kind of a creepy looking angel. Like Doctor Who Blink angels, creepy almost. There are a lot of people here, Ethan. Oh, great. Ethan, stop. Ethan, just stop. We don't need you to kidnap any of these kids around here. Just, I mean, not that I think it's you, I'm just saying.
Maybe I could come back later, when there's less of a crowd. I'm just not gonna make it. I'm tightening up. I can't go on.
Sheesh, these people just walk right into me.
No time to waste. I need to find out what's in that locker. The luggage lockers. They're on the other side of the station. I can't make it. Too many people. Too many people.
Ethan, your son. Come on, your son. Breathe. Breathe. I have two characters who have problems breathing. Scott Shelby and Ethan. Come on. Come on. Ethan. Ethan. Is no one seeing this? Why is nobody trying to help this poor man? It looks like he's suffocating and choking, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. This is ridiculous. Oh, hello. Everything just turned blue. Okay, Ethan. I'm sorry to say this, bro. I love you to death, Ethan, but you just turned psycho on us. What the heck? Okay, creepy.
Dad!
What?
Dad!
Oh no. Oh no.
Dad, where are you?
Okay, all I gotta say, if I see that creepy clown, I am going to flip a table.
Jason!
Out of the way.
Dad!
The balloon! Gotta get the balloon!
I know.
Jason! Jason, Dad's here, son!
Where the heck is that balloon?
You gotta be.
Dad!
Jason! Jason, come back! The balloon! Gotta get the balloon! Jason. It's Jason. He's there. He's right there.
No.
This time I'll save.
No, that's not how it works. Sheesh! All these people trying to cut in, but all these people are in my way. Oh, that's just not fair.
The balloon. Gotta get the balloon.
That is just not fair.
Jason!
I thought I cleared. Okay, Jason. Seriously, kid, you are getting on my last nerve. Again, nobody's even... What? Seriously? See, again, nobody's really staring at him, nobody's reacting to him, he's like clearly out of his mind, cowering in a corner. Nobody's... I would think people would at least stare or shake their head as they walk by. You know, I mean, at the very least, what I do expect for people to do is at least go up to him and find out if he's okay. Sheesh.
Made it. I made it. I managed to get through the goddamn crowd.
Yeah.
The lockers. Now I've got to find the right one.
By touching people and making it seem like you killed them.
A nightmare. The whole thing was just a fucking nightmare. Jason.
Yeah.
Jason is dead.
Yes, Jason is dead.
The lockers. Now I've got to find the right one. Line 18, box number 3.
Alright. Line 18, box number 3. Fair enough. Let's get this all taken care of. That's 8. That's 11. That's 12. Line 18. Box number 3. 19. 18. Okay. Box number 3. Better not be a... What? What is this? Oh, this looks just like the box that that guy gave to Shelby. You know, the father of Riza at the convenience store, if you remember. It looks pretty much identical. Ooh, somebody who has a shot size 11. Alright, open the box, Ethan. Or not. Sure, or not. Some sort of motel. 207. Alright, Ethan went to a hotel for some reason. I guess to get away from the paparazzi. That's a good idea. You haven't opened it yet? What if you needed to do something with it at the train station?
Am I the one who put this box in the locker? I don't remember. The box from the locker. What am I gonna find inside?
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't just open it in the train station.
A shoebox? What's the connection with Sean's disappearance? Gotta open it and find out what's inside.
Alright, so why are you just sitting there?
I took a room in the first motel I saw.
Alright, well let's just make sure that, you know, this room's not bugged. Because we're getting paranoid now. Now that we're starting to suspect ourselves as the origami killer. Ethan, do you want to take a shower? No. No. I should have started counting how many times Ethan uses the bathroom throughout this series. I think it's a little too late though. Flush. Oh my gosh, can I actually wash my hands now? Oh my goodness, Maker's breath, it's a miracle. Oh, he's not actually washing his hand, he's washing his face. Okay, well, his right hand touched the water. A little bit got on his left hand too. There's soap, Ethan. Use the soap on your hands. It's not that hard. Hygiene, Ethan. Hygiene. Again, I love you. You're a great looking guy, but hygiene's important too. Looks like some random drugs. Surgical? Wait, was that surgical something? What's surgical anything doing in a motel's bathroom? Nada. Alright, fine.
According to our sources, a child disappeared from the Stanton district yesterday evening. He was last seen playing in the park with his father.
Oh no.
Full details are unknown, but following the disappearance of Jeremy Bowles, there is suspicion that this again may be the work of the origami killer. If confirmed, it will bring the number of victims to 9.
Wow. If you remember, Jeremy Bowles was the one that Norman Jayden was examining, the crime scene, you know, with the tent and all that. That was Jeremy Bowles, if you forgot. Yeah, let's sit down and lounge around for a bit instead of looking for a son. No, not a good idea. Let's lean and watch those two people having some sort of domestic fight down there instead of saving our son. No. No. Not enough. That's enough of that. Alright, let's leave the door open apparently. And go... No, Ethan, turn around. Ethan, there you go. Alright. What we got? Okay. Well, the gun is the first thing that I saw, and now we have origami figures, and it looks like a phone, smartphone, something. A shark, a moth, or butterfly. Looks like a memory card, bear, lizard. Check the gun first. Okay, the bear has a number 1 on it. Are you prepared to show courage to save your son? Joe's Garage and Parking Lot, 4988 Roosevelt Avenue, Lexington. So we've got a ticket here. Alright, well how about the other origami? Can I unfold the other origami? Doesn't look like it. It's like a, yeah, smartphone of some sort. Ethan Mars. Oh, it's Sean.
Dad,
Sean.
Alright, so we've pretty much confirmed
I'm so cold. Dad,
he is in the clutches of the origami killer. It's been confirmed now. How far are you prepared to go to save someone you love? To go to save someone you love. Is that proper English? 5 origami figures. Each figure is a trial. Each trial provides letters. The letters reveal an address. Great. We gotta play some sort of sick game, apparently. Well, Ethan, why don't you open the other, unfold the other animals and see what they say? I mean, doesn't that make sense? That makes sense, right? So you can sort of plan out what your course of action is. Okay, well, it's fine. I'm aware I could have put it under the bed, but I decided to put it up on the desk. I'm aware I could put it up on the bed, but Ethan's not in his right mind. He's not really thinking properly. I can see him leaving it on the table. And I know some of you are like, there's a reason why he's leaving it on the table. Well, yeah, there might be. There might be. Oh boy, we get back to Nahmen! No, something about... I usually don't like scars on people at all, but on Nahmen, it's cool. I'm down with the scar. Perfectly fine. Wednesday.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He doesn't act on impulse, but plans his crimes in a very meticulous fashion. He doesn't have anything personal against the victims. That's why he covers their faces with mud, to make them anonymous.
Why does he kill them if he doesn't have anything against them?
For him, they're more of an image, a symbol. That's probably why he gives them an origami figure and an orchid as gifts to apologize for what he's done to them.
You can't pronounce his name.
Very interesting. And where does all that get us?
Can't pronounce his name that well, but he can at least pronounce origami properly. Thank you.
The best way of tracking a predator is to be familiar with his behavior.
That may be true in novels, but there's a child's life at stake here. Continue, Jaden.
Then I studied the geographical distribution of the murders. Generally, a killer commits his first murder near to where he lives, so he has a safe place to flee to if any complications arise. The more confident he becomes, the further he roams from his base.
That makes sense.
By analyzing the locations where the victims disappeared, I was able to isolate a zone where the killer might live.
You're so smart.
And what size is this, zone?
Don't give me any lip. Don't you...
For the moment, about 10 square miles.
Don't you sass me, Carter.
Oh, great. There must be 10,000 people live in that sort of area.
Excuse
Get
me.
a question them one by one?
Stay calm, Nahmen.
The more clues we get, the more we can reduce the zone. We can then cross-check it with our list of suspects and identify the killer. One detail attracted my attention. The interval between the time when a victim disappears and the time when the body is found ranges from 3 to 5 days. But the rainfall is always at 6 inches, give or take 10%.
What on earth does that mean?
All the victims were drowned in rainwater. The killer kills only in the fall when there is plenty of rain. It could be that he puts them in some sort of well or tank that is open to the skies and that fills up with rainwater.
Mm-hmm.
The more it rains, the less time the victim has to live.
So what's next?
There are 2 suspects whose psychological profile might fit and can be connected to the comfort zone. I'd like to question them.
2, okay.
God damn it. We're
What?
wasting our time with this bullshit. The killer's out there somewhere, and we gotta get off our asses and find him.
You are getting on my nerves. You know what?
The killer is no ordinary murderer. He is intelligent, organized, and methodical. You won't find him by patrolling the streets.
Tell me, Agent Jaden, did you get your vast experience on the job, or did you just fucking read about it in some school book?
Okay, you know what? You know what?
Your vast experience hasn't prevented 8 victims from being murdered.
Fucking asshole! That's enough!
Yeah, you tell him. You're...
You said it took 6 inches of rainfall before the victim died. How much time do we have left?
If the weather forecasts are right, less than 72 hours.
Ugh, less than 3 days. That's not very much time at all. So I guess this is one of the suspects.
Nathaniel Williams is our prime suspect. He's already been questioned, and he lives in the exact geoprofiling zone.
Alright. Let's see if he's home. Did you really have to come with me, Blake? Ugh. Fine. I'm the FBI. I should be able to do this by myself.
No answer. We waste our time coming here.
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
There's nobody home.
That's not legal.
There is now.
You need a warrant for... What?
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
It's not.
Call the cops.
Oh, jeez. What the heck? Wow. Is this a shop of some sort?
Looks like Nathaniel Williams is a pretty religious guy.
Yeah.
He's a God-fearing idiot, waiting for the end of the world. We questioned him a few months back because he was causing a disturbance in the park. He was ranting and raving. Said he heard voices. Had this idea in his sick little head that I was the Antichrist. I'd come to Earth to persecute him.
I wonder why.
Real twisted.
I'm not that surprised, sir. There you go. I am a Christian myself. But, wow, that's a lot of crosses. A lot of crucifixes. Not gonna lie. I mean, if he really... I'm surprised his apartment hasn't burned down with all these candles. Sheesh. Okay. He's got a lot of pills. Wow. Blake! Seriously, man. Multivitamins. I mean, they all look harmless to me. I'm not using that toilet. I'm not using that toilet. Blake, what are you doing? Ah, jeez, this guy's a pig. Lord have mercy on him. He needs to take care of his place a little better. Oh.
The guy's taking a break from reality, holed up here in this crazy apartment. It's stifling in here. Those windows haven't been opened in years.
Sheesh.
All the signs of a mystical obsessive neurosis compounded by a persecution complex.
You're so smart, Jaden. Oh, great. Yeah, we are trespassing in his home. That's the problem. Thanks a lot, Blake.
Good timing, Nathaniel.
Oh, no.
Just the man we're looking for.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
I'm Agent Nahmen, Jaden, FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
As God is my witness, I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
Relax. Nobody's accusing you of anything. We just want to talk.
Alright, guys, I need to stop it here. Thanks again for watching this episode of Let's Play Heavy Rain. Tune in next time, folks. Until then, love yourselves and love each other.